Guys, so this is a review of the Cuei grip tape. I've been skating this grip tape for the last few weeks. I've had it on various different boards, skated it with various different wheels, applied it in various different ways, so stoked to finally bring you a review. Now, first let's talk about the specs of this grip tape. It's 24 grit. It comes in a sheet which will be a length of 40 inches with a width of 11 inches. It has a plastic backing and sort of the regular glue, and it goes for only $27. First thing I noticed about this grip tape was how easy it is to apply. It's really flexible and the glue sticks to most boards really easily. I had no issues applying it. I didn't have to heat it up or anything like that. I just stuck it on, and yeah, it was also flexible enough to sort of contour around rails and stuff like that. And I also got it to sort of curve and hold down a torque block, which I was really impressed by because it was really an awkward shape, and getting grip tape to sort of flex to that sort of level is something that I had not seen before, or I have, but I hadn't experienced. But yeah, so that sort of impressed me. I will say that when it came to taking it off, it did leave a little bit of glue residue, which I didn't like, but most of the time it just kind of peeled off really easily, which was really nice. I found with taking off Vicious that it just left a lot of glue residue on the deck, and that made reapplying whatever other grip tape that I had to apply really difficult and annoying. Right, so next thing I was looking at was how sharp the grip tape is. The Cuei grip is quite sharp. It's, I think, about as sharp as mob grip tape, if I recall correctly, and a lot sharper than Vicious. It's not as sharp as Lokton grip tape, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. But with Lokton, as sharp as it is, it really binds your foot to the deck. And this is really nice for downhill and skating really grippy wheels because your foot doesn't want to move at all. And this gives me personally a lot of confidence going in and out of slides with really grippy wheels because I feel as though my foot is not going to shift and I can really send it 100%. But also that makes it quite awkward to shift your feet when you want to, and you have to put a considerable amount of effort to do so. Of course, I do use brake soles, so maybe I am exaggerating it a little bit. If you don't use brake soles, your experience may differ a tiny bit. But yeah, it makes it a bit harder to shift your feet comfortably, and you're making sort of bigger movements which can lead to sort of unsettling the deck a little bit at speed. So Cuei is a bit more mellow than Seismic, and this just makes it easier to sort of shift your feet and get into different positions. Let's say if you're tucking, then you want to go in for a slide, or you want to shift your feet heel to toe for different sort of slides. It does make it a bit easier. However, that mellowness doesn't have the locked-in feel of the Seismic grip, which is really confident inspiring when you're skating really grippy wheels. For example, Hogs, Cheetahs, or Venom Magnums. When you're going into the slide, you don't feel as though your foot is ever going to slip, and this doesn't have that, so it's not as confidence inspiring. I will say though that my feet do not slip once when using this grip tape. Do not slip once at all. So even if they don't have that feeling, do still keep your feet on board. I will say I have been skating Lokton for the last 2 years, so maybe I have begun to associate that locked-in feeling, but it's not necessarily a critical part of a good grip tape. I don't know. If you've had experience with Cuei grip, comment below and share your thoughts on the difference or whatever. Right, so yeah, so that sharpness made it just right for free riding and downhill. Well, so I'd pick Lokton for skating really grippy wheels. I'd pick Cuei for everything else, and by everything else I mean for a mix of downhill and free ride. If I'm mainly doing like free ride with like less grippy wheels and have to shift my feet a lot, Cuei is perfect for that. But if I also want to throw on a grippy set of wheels, and I'd still be happy having Cuei on my deck. Yeah, the sharpness does make it great for a mix of downhill and free ride. Yeah, so the grip is quite durable. It does get a little bit mellow after some use, but for the most part, the sharpness stays the same. And I do think it's going to last as long as this deck is, and it's going to be as durable as Lokton. I don't see myself changing this grip tape out, to be honest. And for the $27 price, you are getting a fairly good deal with the Cuei grip. $27 is expensive on the spectrum of grip, but given how long it's going to last and given the amount of grip you get, you're getting 40 inches worth of grip that could grip 2 boards. I think it's a fairly decent price. Cuei grip versus Lokton, which is better? So I don't think there's a better grip tape. Both of them are really excellent in their own right and better suited to different things. I recommend you check out the article linked in the description for a more on paper sort of feature against feature description of the grip tape. So for pure downhill skating with really grippy wheels where I need a lot of grip, I would go with the Seismic grip. For everything else, a mix of downhill and free ride, sometimes skating grippy wheels, sometimes I'm skating really slidey wheels, I would go with Cuei grip. However, I have had a lot of success with Lokton in front and Cuei in the back. Because I shift my back foot a lot, Cuei is better for that. It wears down my shoe less and allows me to shift it with ease while still providing the grip I need to slide and all that good stuff and stay locked in my tuck, and Lokton in front to really lock my foot in and keep it from not shifting when I'm going into and out of slides. What did I like about Cuei grip tape? So I like that it was flexible. I like that it was easy to apply. I really liked the price, the amount of grip I got. I liked that it allowed me to shift my feet with ease, and I liked how durable it was. What didn't I like about Cuei grip tape? I don't think there was anything I really didn't like about it, to be honest. I think it's great the way it is. You should get Cuei grip tape if you want something that's durable, that's gonna last you for it's gonna last on your deck for as long as your deck lasts. You should get Cuei grip tape if you have a deck that has complex concave. You should get Cuei grip tape if you want grip tape that contours around different shapes and your rails easily. And you should get Cuei grip tape if you're on a budget. If you have a friend, you could split it with them and you both come away with 2 sheets each of 10 inches. Who shouldn't get Cuei grip tape? Don't get Cuei grip tape if you want it for doing tricks. It's gonna destroy your shoes because of how sharp it is. Don't get Cuei grip tape if you want the security of sort of Lokton and if you're gonna be skating really grippy wheels. A lot of people who skate with Cuei grip also run spikes, and I think that says a lot. But also a lot of people who skate Lokton also skate with spikes. So what do you think? Is Cuei right for you? If you've had experiences with both these grip tapes, please comment below and share your experience with everyone. I think it'll be really insightful to get more information from other people. And yeah, so that's it for the review. Big thanks to my Patron. I was able to purchase this grip with the money that my patrons provide for me. So if you want to see more gear reviews, subscribe to my Patron. If you want to support me, subscribe to my Patron. And yeah, thanks guys. Thank you for watching the review, and see you guys next week.